Today I'd like to introduce you to the Surface Laptop, which is one of the more recent additions to the Microsoft family of hardware products. In almost all the other videos I've done, I've been showing the Surface Pro, which is their tablet product, and this one is their pure laptop product, unlike the Surface Book, which is a two-in-one combination of tablet and keyboard. They also have something called the Surface Studio, which is basically a large monitor that's a touchscreen. Now, the difference with the laptop from the Surface Book is that it's a little bit less power, but also much better battery life and also a lot thinner. It reminds me a lot of the Apple Air, but is nice and powerful. You'll see here that on the ports it has a USB Type 3, a mini display port, and a headphone jack. On the other side is the power port, and just like all the other recent ones, it's a magnetic one, so it snaps in place and it has a little light to tell you when it's plugged in or not. So opening it up here, one other sort of distinctive feature of the laptop, take a look at it here, is that it's covered in a material that actually is made for luxury cars. And I didn't really think too much of it when I first bought the laptop, but it's pretty nice. As you start to use it a little bit, it has a really nice feel to it. It's a little bit softer, allows you to sort of feel your hand traveling across the material, and it's sort of nice to use. Now, I do also find typing on the keyboard that it's just as good as a regular keyboard, so it has enough movement that you can type fairly quickly on it. The battery life seems to be great. I've been using it for 9 or 10 hours without having to recharge. If you go with the original Windows S installation, the one that comes with the Surface Laptop to begin with, they claim that you can get up to 12 hours. Now, the difference between the Surface, the Windows S, and the normal Windows operating system is that the only thing you can install when you have the Windows S is things that come from the Microsoft Store. And so this is a little bit like the way that the Apple Store works, when you can't just install any software on your iPad or your phone. You have to get it from the Microsoft Store. If you install Windows S, it's the same way. It has to be something that comes from the store. One of the benefits of this is that Microsoft has done some checking of the publisher, done virus scans and all of that, so it reduces the chance that you're going to have any kind of problem with your computer. If you need more capabilities than the Windows S offers, for myself, I need to use Visual Studio, so I had to upgrade to Windows, the Standard Edition. But the nice thing is when you get the laptop, you have the option to upgrade immediately. It's just a button that you press when you set up your computer. And so I'm trying to think of other things that are worth pointing out. One of them, great sound system, nice loud volume, very crisp, and also really good stereo sound. I'm not even sure where the speakers are in it, but very, very good sound, much better than the Dell laptops I've had in the past. It has the camera on top, and that's the other thing. I was comparing this one when I was buying this computer to the Dell XPS 13, and the new Dell XPS, they've moved the camera down below because they've tried to give more real estate to the screen, and so it's nice that it makes it a smaller footprint, but having the camera down low is actually a bit of a problem if you're doing recordings, Skype calls, or anything like that. So that was another reason that I picked the Surface Laptop. So it was battery life, much better battery life, the sound system and the camera in the right place. Otherwise, the XPS 13 was also another nice option. And I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, but if you are going computer shopping and you have a Microsoft store in your area, I definitely recommend going in and checking that out. They tend to show some of the better products that are available, and they seem to be pretty open and honest when you talk to them about what would be the best product for you. They did they did end up convincing me to go with the laptop, the Surface laptop, but I'm quite happy with it. And I'll be posting some more videos with some new things that I've been sort of looking into about software and how to protect your system in upcoming videos.